is up, guys? Oh my goodness. I feel like I haven't done this in a bit, but oh my God. UFC 295 tonight. We are watching the fights. I am pumped, like always. You guys know how much I love MMA, so this is just always awesome for me to, hop on here and mingle with you guys about the fights. It's always fun. I'm always munching on something or other. I'm always drinking something or other. Cheers, y'all. Bink. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I hope everyone is having a great weekend so far. Can y'all hear me okay? Hey, Las Cruces, what's up? Can you hear me okay? Because this sounds weird. Like I can't hear myself in the headphones. Usually I can. This is a little odd. Just let me know. Everything looks to be hooked up right, but I always have technical difficulties, so I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, continuing on. Let me know if there are any issues, guys. But yeah, so this card was interesting. I think the main draw earlier on was that Jones was going to fight on this card. And I mean, sad to say, even though I'm not a huge fan of Jones, he did get injured. So he and Stipe were going to fight, but now we're going to have this interim fight for the time being. So yeah, it's still an interesting card. I'm not like 10 out of 10 pumped for it, but I am excited still because, fights are fights. And I always, like I said, always have a good time watching fights, even if they're like people that I don't really know, which in this case, I do know some of them, not all of them, but yeah, gosh, I just love the thrill of MMA. You never know how it's going to go down. It's all about matchups. It's all about, who has more heart sometimes. It's just so unpredictable. And I think that's why I really love mixed martial arts. But who do we got? Oh, Jackson. What's up, Jackson? Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for sound checking me. Yeah, I don't know why my headphones sound a little odd. Maybe it's because I had my earbuds in earlier and just sounds different. I don't know. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so if you guys are watching the fights, the pay-per-view just started and they're about to get into like intros and stuff. Yeah, they're going over each fight right now. So as they're doing that, I usually tend to do that too. So let's just hop into that. Let me go ahead and bring this over here. And I like to look at like rankings and stuff. Rankings and just the record and why I chose who I chose. I always I like to, not always, but I tend to put my picks up by Friday. And I did this time. So pat on the back for me because sometimes I forget. And I wouldn't say forget. I shouldn't say it like that. I just I get busy and stuff. So luckily I was able to do it today. Let me know your guys' picks in the comments and we'll chat about it. But all right, so let me share this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. So I like how I have a really like girly soft background and we're talking about MMA. So I've been like discovering different settings on StreamYard, and I still to this day refuse to pay unless I'm getting enough money off of YouTube. Then I'm not gonna pay for StreamYard. I'm sorry. I love you, StreamYard, and I love you, YouTube, but I'm just gonna use my free stuff for now. But it's a side tangent. All right, let's get into this. So we have Diego Lopez. That's the first fight versus Sabatini, and that's a featherweight bout. I ended up choosing Sabatini because I did look at their records, and let me just quickly Sabatini. Here we go. And So this guy just won. He just won in June, and he got a arm triangle choke, which is no joke. That's legit. I like seeing guys finish people like that. That's awesome. Before that, he did lose by TKO. And then before that, though, it was kind of like he had a solid win streak, and he had a couple decisions, and then he had another submission by heel hook, which is crazy, especially these days, because a lot of people know how to defend BJJ attacks lately. That's why, like, early in UFC, BJJ was huge because, and for those who don't know, BJJ, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Every time I do these shows, I like to kind of give background or explain, or do little not school people, but sometimes, since my channel is geared towards movies and comics, like, some people don't really know much about MMA. Actually, some people don't even think it's a sport, right? Because it's kind of brutal, kind of. So I like to educate people and see that it's kind of show people that it's not as scary as you think, and there are rules to it. There is method to the madness, so to speak. So anyways, yeah, earlier on, BJJ was like big because people didn't know how to defend those traps, and hey, Fanboy Prime, what's going on? You thought the matches were predetermined. Oh no, yeah, no. That's more like a pro wrestling. MMA is definitely. I mean, I'm sure there are conspiracy theorists out there, as there are in any sports, right? Rigged, right? But no, for the most part, I guess it's not predetermined like that or scripted. And these are legitimate athletes, trying to make their way, trying to get the gold, And sometimes it's a beautiful thing to see that journey. Like, I really love seeing somebody start from the bottom and literally like fight their way up. It's pretty amazing. So, yeah. Oh, Fanboy says he's kidding. No, like, you're kidding, but trust me, I've had several conversations with people that think that way too. That's just what it is. So, like, I have zero friends that like UFC. That's why I jump on here. Hopefully people enjoy it and I can talk to you guys about it. Cause yeah, I struggle making friends that actually like appreciate MMA. So you were pretending to be a normie. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that you're not, because I welcome all the weirdos here all the time. But anyways, all right. So yeah, getting back into it. As I was saying, yeah. So when I see submissions like that, like, either their opponent just is not like, they're not training BJJ very much, because then they would know how to defend it, right? So they're either super noob, or especially a heel hook, like, that's nuts. So it's like your opponent's either really bad or you're either like really good. It's one or the other. But all right, so that's his record. Then let's go back to what was his overall? He's 18-4, which is pretty impressive. And then going into his opponent, which I can pull up here. Actually, it's not showing up here. It's weird. Usually Sherdog has it up. Oh, I said Lopez, right? Lopez. Let's see here. Well, UFC Normie, what are you saying? Well, UFC Normie, not Normie in a negative sense. No, I understand you. I get you. Okay, so he's 22-6. And he also won by armbar in his last outing. See, armbar is a little more impressive to me, but it's kind of the same deal where it's like, okay, like you don't see too many arm bars lately because again, the sport evolves, and so the fighters have to keep up with all that, and they have to be well rounded. So yeah, like when Ronda Rousey was huge, she was arm barring left and right because the girls didn't know how to defend it. But these days, yeah, people, they learn with each fight and seeing others, win a certain way, defend a certain way. And then he lost right before that by a unanimous decision that didn't go his way. So he's new to the UFC. He's only had the 2 fights, and he's been 50-50 in the UFC. So I guess that's why I chose Sabatini, because he seems like he has a little bit more experience under his belt, and just like a little bit more solid of a fighter, I guess. Yeah, so I'm not taking anything away from Lopez, but your girl had a pick, and that's who I chose. So, all right, next up we have the lightweight bout, Frivola versus Saint Denis, Benoit Saint Denis from France. So that's interesting. I've heard of Frivola. I have not heard of the French dude. And looking at their records, Frivola looked a lot more impressive to me as well. I like to kind of root for the French, but because you don't see too many French dudes, slowly it's getting bigger out there. But it's been a slower process there. But Frivola, I feel like let's see, we can check out his stats real quick. What is Fanboy saying? Do you prefer the stand-up duke it out fights, or do you enjoy the grappling and ground-based fights? Oh gosh. So like I was saying earlier, early UFC, it was such a like beautiful thing to see the ground game in the BJJ sense. I'm not super enthused when it comes to like just traditional wrestling ground game. And the ground and pound can be really brutal to watch sometimes when people are like just bashing their faces in against the ground. Like, yeah, to me that's a little more annoying. I don't know. It's not that I don't respect that kind of win. It's just like I much prefer the like technique of it all. So that's why I enjoy the BJJ aspect more when it comes to the ground. Stand up is always so much more entertaining in my eyes, and I'm thinking a lot of people's opinions. It's just the way it is, like it's just I like Scrappy. I like Diaz, even though these guys have like lots of attitude. Like I don't know, I love it. Connor and all that stuff's a lot more entertaining when they can be like super clutch standing and bring it to the ground and then like submit. That's freaking amazing. Like what Diaz did to Connor was awesome. That's like my ideal fight to watch. Like that's what I love. Can use it all. That's true mixed martial arts. The sport will continue to evolve as more and more true athletes take up. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, like earlier days, it's really, it's understandable that people were so deterred by it because there were no rules back in the day, and it was like the extreme scrappiness, and like I don't know, there was a lot less technique, you could say, but lately, yeah, it's so interesting when you start like really analyzing, how things went down step by step within each fight. It's truly like a dance, it's very it can be very artistic at times. The combination of timing and accuracy, just like depending on your body to perform because you train it so much that it becomes second nature. I think that's what a true athlete is, right? So, yeah, you could say that about any sport. That's what training and conditioning does. So, yeah, seeing that live is nuts. It's awesome. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, we were looking at Frebola. Oh my gosh. Let me show you this real quick. I have to show you this. Let's see, share. Oops. Why is it not letting me? That's weird. Huh. It's okay. I guess I'll just explain it to you. His picture on Sherdog is ridiculous. But anyway, so this guy won. He's on a hot streak right now. He won by KO/TKO his past 3 fights, and they're about to get it. The Lopez and what's his name? Sabatini. They're about to get into it right now. Just started, but yeah. So that's pretty impressive. Just seeing the knockouts like that consecutively is pretty crazy. Before that, he did lose by KO once, and then he lost by decision. But yeah, okay. So I ended up choosing Frivola on that second fight. But since they started already, let's get into it. I usually have more time to go over all the fights before we start, but I was a little bit late today, so we can just go over it later and we can watch the fights. Worries. I like being distracted. That's like the main theme of all my live streams is being distracted. I think I might have ADHD. I don't know. I feel like everyone says that these days, though. All right, get into this. Oh, so Lopez. Oh, Lopez stunned him. Oh, ground and pound to the face. Oh man, I gotta take a shot already. Lopez won. First round. Finish. What? What? Oh my god. Trump's there. Not surprised. Oh my god, dude. I guess I gotta take a shot. So that's one of my things is for every wrong pick, take a shot. Take a shot. Holy smokes. Good job, Lopez. That's the dude that has only had 2 fights in the UFC. Nice. Beautiful. I'm showing the rewind right now. Wow. That was so quick. So he had, like, taken him down real quick, and it was the uppercut. Uppercut. Didn't see it coming, and then took advantage. He knew immediately after when he had him stunned. That's crazy. See, it's that reaction, that, like, quick reaction, but it's also, like, fight instinct too, right? I feel like you have to a part of it besides the training is also, like, you have to kinda think of it as and a lot of fighters do think of it as, like, life or death when you're in there so that you have those, like, instincts and reactions immediately. It's like a mental thing. Alright, shot time. Ay, 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 already. This ain't looking too good for me tonight. Alright. So tonight I had the matching cups. See? How cute, right? Reagan from The Exorcist. Alright. So this is kind of a double. So I might take it in 2 gulps. Okay, guys? All right. Here we go. Cheers. Thanks for being here with me, guys, to see me uh take this shot in agony. I'm just kidding. I love tequila. This is tequila. I didn't even show you what I'm drinking. Hornitos reposado. Uh, this is like my second favorite. I usually like, oh man, I forgot what it's called. I can't even think of it right now. There's another one I like over this one. Wait a minute. Speaking Spanish. I thought he was Brazilian. Hold up. Brazil. Did it just sound like Spanish? I'm confused. Oh yeah, sorry. Cheers. Like trying to get out of it. All right. I haven't drank Hornitos in a while. Shoot. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That's Spanish. Is he from like where is he from? It says Brazil right here, but they don't speak Spanish in Brazil. Okay, I need to look this up. This is bothering me. Unless I just learned Portuguese overnight. I know exactly what he's saying. This is so trippy. I didn't even drink that much, guys. What's going on here? Do I know Portuguese all of a sudden? Lopez. What is happening here? Lopez. Brazil. I'm dead. I don't know. Oh god, dude. I'm tripping right now. I only had half a shot. Actually, it's one. This is pretty much a double. I'm gonna finish it. You know what's good with tequila? On the cheap is Jarritos. Jarritos. That's what I got right here. You know, I always thought Jarritos, the grapefruit grapefruit flavor. I thought it was gonna be like squirt, so I never really like got it. I like the other Jarritos flavors, but I had it the other day, and I'm like, it's a lot lighter and less sweet. It's way less sweet than squirt, which I love. So shouts out Jarritos. You can sponsor me if you want. Just saying, just saying. Hey, too good. What's up, Pedro? Yes, yes. How are you? How's your weekend so far? Just came in because I couldn't let you. Oh, thank you. Nah, yeah. I have to have my drinking buddies. You guys, come on now. Somebody drink with me. No, I have no qualms with drinking alone. Does that make me an alcoholic? No, I only drink really these days when during the fights, special occasions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Which, yeah, so I'm pretty much a lightweight these days. I used to drink a lot when I was younger. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old. I can't do it all the time anymore. Even on my channel, if you look back, I'd be drinking whatever, like whatever I'd be filming my like hauls and stuff. I'd have my JoJo Rita. Who remembers the JoJo Ritas? Gotta have it. Maybe you just knew Portuguese this whole time and didn't. I'm starting to think that. I'm starting to think so. maybe it was the 8 years of working at UFC and hearing the Portuguese all the time, because I had to cut stuff, like edit stuff that was Portuguese and Chinese. So maybe I know Chinese and I don't realize it, you know? Imagine. Dude, I've always wanted to be that person that knows multiple language. I mean, I'm bilingual, but I would love to learn a different one. And then like Portuguese, on the real though, I know like a little bit. Like I can tell what they're saying because I know Spanish. But I don't know it like I was knowing it right now. That was weird. That was Spanish. I'm telling you, that was Spanish. Fanboy Prime, thank you for the compliment, but I am way older than 27. But to be fair, I do get carded still sometimes. Got carded the other day. I don't know how I feel about it. I have mixed feelings. Ay, ay, ay. Guess how old I am, guys. I think Perry might know. Hey, Perry. What are y'all up to tonight? Are you guys who's watching the fights? Like nobody, huh? I feel like I have none of my comic or movie people watch the fights. None of my regular friends watch the fights, hence me doing these lives. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. I mean, I'm not mad at people. I'm just mad that I can't like chat with people a lot. You know? All right, so I have some tortilla chips and a new bean dip that looks pretty awesome. So don't mind me, I'll be chowing down. Oh yeah, we were gonna go over the other fights though. Before I start chowing down, let's do that. Okay. So we went over Frivola. Oh, we didn't go over Denny, but I told you why I went for Frivola. He has 3 KOs in a row, seemingly on a tear. So yeah, I just went with him. And then I'm really excited for the women's fight. Like honestly, I'm a huge Dern fan. She has had such an interesting career. She's known for her BJJ because her father is like huge in the BJJ scene. At least he was back then. So she's like royalty in the BJJ world in that way. And so her I guess her being in MMA was kind of a big deal, and everyone was like trying to. In the beginning when she first started UFC, there was a lot of hype, because people thought she was going to be like super good, and she is good now, but in the beginning she wasn't great. She was actually really bad, and yeah, so and she wasn't making weight. I think there was one fight she didn't make weight, and then she still ended up fighting, but she like knocked the girl out, and like it was this whole mess. And but the reason why I like her is that she kind of turned it all around. She had a baby, and then after she had her kid, it was like motivation for her, and she all of a sudden got super fucking ripped and was like really taking it seriously now. And then so she got really healthy, and like I think that's the problem that a lot of these fighters have. Like they really want to fight and stuff, but they're so used to just fighting like street fights and stuff a lot of times when they first start, and they don't adopt the lifestyle of an athlete until much later. And that's kind of what happened with her, which is surprising because being that her father was in MMA, you'd think that she would be used to, or like know what it takes to kind of do the weight cut and everything, or have that discipline. And yeah, so after she had her kid, she just like did a freaking 180 and like turned it all around. started becoming much more well-rounded. Like her boxing's a lot sharper. I won't say it's like top tier even today, but it's a lot better. Like she's improved so much. And that's why I have a lot of respect for that. And just to see her evolve like that is really cool. I think she does have what it takes to like be at the top if she really just applied herself. I know she's going through a lot right now. Like I think she went through a divorce or she is going through a divorce. And that takes a toll on you and stuff. So I want to see her do well. Andrade has been just solid this whole time. She's been back and forth between weight divisions, strawweight and flyweight. But she seems like she's back down. I didn't realize that until I was like doing a little research here. It's crazy because she's known for her strength and her wrestling. So yeah, it's an interesting matchup that I never would have like thought would even happen. So yeah. But looking at it now, I mean it kind of makes sense. But anyways. Yeah, I'm going for Dern. I like Andrade because she's given all these girls like legit wars. Like she's legitimate competition. And she's been the champ too. So I don't remember. Wait, she wasn't champ at flyweight, right? Did she get it? No, I think it was just strawweight. Andrade. Let me double check. All of people's histories are. Oh shoot! So yeah, Andrade has been on a losing streak. I haven't really been keeping up with her, to be honest, but yeah, look at this. So she lost against Tatiana. Oh, Tatiana is one of my other favorite female fighters. She lost against Jan and Blanchfield. I don't know who Blanchfield is, but damn, that's rough. And those were all flyweight, I believe. And then, but before that, so earlier on in her UFC career, I mean, she was up there with Rose Namajunas and Weili Zhang. And it was them three that were like really fighting for the title. That's what I remember her for. So after this, I've told you guys, but for like 2 years, I was like out of all my hobbies. I had to take a hiatus on everything. So I wasn't keeping up with anything, living under a rock, basically. So in doing these watch-alongs, I'm like kind of, looking back and seeing what happened in those 2 years. But it looks like she lost against Shevchenko. And then after that, she won versus Calvillo, the Most, and Murphy in flyweight. And then she started losing. So yeah, it's not looking great for her. Definitely not. She's 24-12. What are y'all saying in the chat? Fanboy says the last time I was carded was when I was about 32. So I love how none of you guys guessed how old I am. That's very kind of you. I'll just tell you guys. My birthday's on the 22nd and I'm turning 36 this year. So there you go. If y'all were wondering. Discipline is one of the hardest things for any human to learn. Yeah. When it comes to those things that you're particularly it's like your kryptonite, So like for me, it's not hard to be. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Sorry. The fight started already, so I should probably shut up now. But for certain things, it's really not hard for me to be disciplined with. But other things like comics or like pops or certain things that I collect, like it's hard to be disciplined with those things. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Denis has him on the ground right now. Frivola surviving. He got up. Oh, big takedown slam. I'm flattered. Thank you for thinking I'm 10. Oh my God. Big head kick. Big head kick. But I'm going to take another shot. Damn. big, big head kick by, what's his name? The French dude. Oh my God, dude. Saint Denis. Saint Denis. I picked Frivola. What's going on tonight? What's going on tonight? I usually don't have to take shots consecutively like this. I have a feeling this is going to be a rough night for me, guys. Thank you, PV. It's good to see you tonight, by the way. PV, you're an OG. You probably know what I was talking about when I said I used to have JoJo during my unboxings. I can't drink all the time anymore. My tolerance is lower, but when the fights are on, best believe. Man, I can't believe I have to drink again. What the heck? Oh my God. That was a beautiful head kick, though. He was out Dunzo after that. And then, yeah, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Okay, let me pour it. Hold on. Let me have a little bean dip first, guys. Give me a little break here. Oh my God. Yep. Old school. All right. Let me take this out. It's too bright. So one thing with the UFC site, it's like all freaking bright and white. So the contrast looks terrible. Wow. Okay. Okay, let me pour it. Y'all might see me a little loopy in a bit. It's all right. Yep. Clean knockout. Head kick. I'm telling you, didn't I say this earlier? Like UFC/MMA is so unpredictable. That's why it's like I try to like give my reasoning as to why I pick how I pick, but it's just you never know. You just never know. There's a couple of fights on here. I think yeah, like the Andrade Dern fight. Like sometimes at some point you have to be a little more subjective in the picks because of what I'm saying. It's like it's so unpredictable that at some point it's like, oh, let's just kind of go with who you like to root for, which I think makes it more fun. Because if you do go by like, oh, who's been winning more, which I do look at, but like with Andrade, she's technically is the better fighter, but and more experienced fighter, but I'm going for Dern because I like how we've seen her evolve over time, even though she's number 7, Andrade is number 5. I just like her story more. I'm, a little biased in that way, I guess. Subjective. Subjective. All right, here we go, guys. Bink. Bink. Oh my god. It's a double shot. So I take it in 2 gulps. Ooh, look at that replay. Oh my god. Right? Oh my god. His big toe hit him right in the temple. That's why it was just like the off button. Bink, boom, fell. Crazy how your body just shuts down like that. This is why I'm not a fighter. I would love to go back and see how many times I've said that during all of these watch alongs. This is why I'm not a fighter. This is why I'm not a fighter. Just like the highlight of all those times. I love watching. I will never, ever. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter, guys. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Oh, Gaethje's there. I love Gaethje. Wow. Saint Denis is his nickname is God of War. God of War. All right, let me finish this off. Oof. Where's my chaser? There it is. All right. So have you guys been watching any football or basketball lately? I usually don't really cover sports on my channel besides UFC, but when it comes to football, Raiders are my team, Niners are my secondary team. I know. It's kind of contradicting, but I have my reasons. Okay, I have my reasons. Don't question me. And then it's the same thing with basketball. So my whole life, I shouldn't say my whole life. Most of my life, I lived in SoCal, so I like my default had always been Lakers, but now that I'm in NorCal, it's like really freaking easy to go to Port Golden State, right? They're so good. They're so good. But yeah, it's hard being a Raiders fan though. Look at this promo for the welterweight division. Colby Covington. Woof. Ugh. So I've always loved UFC pay-per-view promos. I did a couple, but they mostly had me on social. A lot of promos for social. I think it's because I was like, younger. A lot of the team was, older. but I love how theatrical they are. I love the style. I think that's what got me the job back then because I remember being interviewed and that was one of the questions was like, "Why do you wanna be in post-production with us?" And I was like, "I just love the pay-per-view promos, and I aspire to be that, and, I want to learn." So, it was awesome to be in that department, and they were so awesome there too. I love my UFC peeps. Alright, so let's go over the other fights while we're waiting for the next fight, yeah. So I went over on Josh Dern. So okay, I don't know how to say his name. Pavlovich versus Aspinall. I'm going for Aspinall. Um, to be honest, this might sound terrible, but they're almost the same person to me. Something about the heavyweight division, guys. Like it's tough. It's tough. They when I say that MMA is unpredictable, like when it comes to the heavyweight division, it's that to the max, y'all. It's that to the max. Like it's funny because like when I remember one of the biggest heavyweight criticisms is like, oh, like it's it's kind of tactless and like they don't use skill. It's just power, right? Which I understand, but it's also what makes it kind of nerve-wracking. Because every time I'm tuned into a heavyweight fight, I'm at the edge of my seat, y'all. Because I know that like don't blink because you might miss the whole thing. Like that's what it is with the heavyweight division. So this was literally like a coin toss for me. I've seen Espinal do very well. I've seen Pavlovich do very well. Um, I don't know when it comes to heavyweight, it's like they're just kind of in this. They're all pretty equal in my eyes. Obviously, I'd love to see more of what Jones has to offer for the division, but what is Fanboy saying? Gonna run over Spine Ticks. Oh yeah, Spine Ticks. Tell him I said hi. I'll jump back out. Oh, for sure. Catch you later. Have a good time over there. I love Spine Ticks. Spine Ticks, I feel like are my people. Spine Ticks and Nearing Nirvana. They're like my online go-tos when it comes to geeky stuff. Um, I feel like Spine Ticks, I really jive well with like their horror stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. Nearing Nirvana, the ladies. I love hanging out with the ladies. I was actually on with them yesterday. They're so cool. Go check that out if you haven't. Actually, I thought I looked. I think they took it down. Let me see. I don't know why they would take it down. Let's see. Nearing Nirvana. Yeah, I think they took it down. Maybe it's because we were drinking. Or we said something we shouldn't have. That's why you gotta tune in live, Catch all that shenanigans live. But anyways, yeah, they're a really cool group. So shouts out to them and Spytix. Okay, so they're doing features for the ladies right now. So we can so let's look up oh gosh, I can't freaking oh dude, I haven't been doing my banners either. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that for the remainder of the fights, right? So we just saw Frivola get murked. Okay, so we got Andrade Dern next. Let me set that up real quick. I should have been prepared for this already, but y'all know. I get a little busy sometimes. Okay, Andrade. Dern. Okay, I have it all set up. Should I just do the other ones while I'm at it? Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Pavlovich. Is it Pavlovich? Pavlovich versus Espinal. Dude, I used to have to do graphics for these fools and their names. Oh my god. It's like, good luck not misspelling that. One time, oh my god, I'm gonna tell you guys this. For the 3 people that are in here, I'm gonna tell you it's not a secret. It's just like inside information. Not inside information. I shouldn't say it like that. It's just like one time I was working on graphics for a commercial, and so I was given certain information to put on the commercial, and it was wrong, and then it came back to me, and I was like, I'm so sorry, dude. It is so high stress working in production sometimes. Like, you gotta get your shit right, and you have to be like 100% with everything, and that's why quality control is important. But yeah, looking at these names really reminds me of all that. Spinal. Oop. Double L on that. Yep. Okay. All right. So I'm prepped for the next 2. Let's go to Pavlovich. Oh, I got it. There we go. Okay. Let's check out Pavlovich record here. Oh my god. He's on a freaking tear. Why did I choose Aspinall again? Oh my god, because I want to take another shot, apparently. I went with who I knew with this one. Why? Why didn't I just look? I looked at the other fighters' records earlier in the card, but I did not. Oh my god. Dude. Yeah, no, it's just that, like, when you get like when you just have to be 100% accurate with like everything you put out when it comes to broadcast, like, and commercials and stuff, or else you're done, like. And I was fortunate. It was, I'm not going to say it was all on me, but partially on me for sure. But that's why quality control is so important. And like, we didn't have we don't, well, even where I'm at now, like, we don't have a quality control team. And like, when you think of like Disney and like big studios like that, they all have like quality control teams to make sure all the information's accurate, to just, to have extra pair of eyes on everything. And like, I've just noticed working in sports for 12 years, 13 years now, like, sports really cuts corners when it comes to that stuff. And yeah, there was one time when I was making I was editing a commercial for I don't want to say it. I was editing a commercial for pay-per-view, and yeah, there was a mistake in it, and they released it. And it, like I said, it was not all my fault, but there was partial blame. And I mean, I was new, I was night shift, so I'm not gonna, like, say whose fault it was, but there was definitely, um, some management that should have, come into it too, or, like I'm saying, quality control, and we didn't have any of that, so Yes! Are you watching right now, Rag? Good to see you, Rag, by the way. It's been a while. How are you? Yeah, I think Dern's got this. I think she's just motivated. She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot. And I think she broke her nose like in one of the fights too, which listen, I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're a lady trying to look your best, this is why I'm not a fighter, guys. That's the tagline. I'm gonna make a shirt. This is why I'm not a fighter. Tune into my watch alongs. Nah, I already have a big nose. Like, I don't need it to get broken. Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They had it up for I want to say like a day, and then we got contacted and they pulled it down. It was like probably whew, probably like 6 years ago now. Yeah. Yes. Do not touch this face, okay? Okay. Get away. I'm a lover, right? Lover, not a fighter. Although, you know, I could. You know what's weird? Oh, this fight's starting. Hold on. Again, pause my commentary. Let's pull up. Okay, so Cormier just said what I was talking about earlier. That Dern has made improvements on the feet and is woo. Oh! Come on, Dern. Had her on the floor for a hot second there. Oh shoot. Dude, I feel like Dern could be great, dude. She could be another Rousey, like, honestly. So Rogan's talking up Andrade right now, which I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Rogan's a little biased. Feels like I don't know if he can is he even able to bet on these fights? I'm sure he is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's go Dern. I want to see Dern be great. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. All right. Got this, Dern. Oof. Hey, dude, look at Dern's thighs. Like thunder thighs. Are you kidding? Oh, nice combo and a knee by Dern. Let's go. I'm so hyped for this. Get some bean dip. Let's go, dude. Chasing her down reckless? That didn't look reckless to me. She was just capitalizing on an opportunity. Sorry, I'm talking back to Cormier right now. Let's go. Look at that straight right by Derm. They're saying Dern's reckless? I don't know. I'm not really following that right now. All right. Dern's got her leg right now. What do you think, Greg? Are the commentators accurate right now? I mean, yeah, she kind of has her chin eye, but they're acting like it's like, "Ooh, come on." Oh, Andrade, Andrade just hit her with a big. Was it a right hook? It was a right hook. Dropped her, but she looks good right now though. After, but I wouldn't say Darren's been reckless. She's been taking opportunities, which I respect. Like I said, like I said, I like I like fights. I like stand up. I like the back and forth, the recklessness is kind of part of the fight sometimes. But even with that, I wouldn't say she's been terribly reckless. Like it's not like she took one bigger hit. Okay, two. Two. But yeah, I agree, Rag, but it's also because she's just been patient, right? Like she hasn't really been putting out as much as Jern has. I don't mean putting out like that, by the way. That's the thing. It's like, do you want to fight or do you want to fight? Right? Of course, if you kind of just stay like this outside of the bubble, like, of course you're going to be safe. You know what I mean? You got to go for it sometimes. And I think that's Dern's mentality. You know? She wants to go for it. Let's see. I mean, she's hitting her with some good jabs right there. Slash straights. Go again. That's the thing too, like, Dern can take her down at any moment. Oh! Oh my god. That was nasty. But Dern's still up? How? Okay, Dern got stunned right now by Andrade. Dern's still in it though. Dern's still in it. Like I said earlier, that heart. Come on. Come on, Dern. Oh, Dern's down. This is not looking good. I'm about to take another shot, guys. Oh my god. I know, Rag. This ain't looking good for me, man. Oh no! Come on, Dern. Get up. Oh, he already stopped it. Oh wow. Y'all, this is the worst I've done in my picks. I'm grateful for this bean dip right now. Rag! Ah! I have to take a shot. PB. It was like terrible. Sorry. I should have been like commentating better, but I just couldn't believe my eyes. So basically, it's what I was saying with, Andrade and her strength. Like, she just has that KO power that a lot of girls don't have. She dropped Dern like two, three, four times, something like that. It was pretty, I hate to say pathetic, but it was pretty pathetic looking. I'm sad. I'm sad. Yeah, I'm really sad about that. It's okay. Andrade is a worthy competitor, obviously. She's great. And she's proven herself several times. So I'm not surprised, but at the same time, like I was just, rooting for Dern. It's, I said sometimes it's subjectivity. You want to root for the person you like over who's better, right? And Andrade is higher in the rankings, technically. It's she's number 5 and Dern is number 7. So it makes sense logically, but I just know Dern has been through a lot lately. And I feel that. I feel that. So that's why. That's why I was going for her. But Andrade is a great fighter. Not gonna say otherwise. Oh my god, I've taken another shot. Wow. Y'all, this is seriously the worst I've done. But it's okay because I haven't drank in a while, so you know, it's Saturday. I don't got much to do tomorrow, so we're good. Okay, so she's speaking Portuguese because I don't know what the hell she's saying. My dude Lopez was speaking Spanish. I swear. I swear. Because I understood everything. This is messing with my head right now, guys. It has nothing to do with the alcohol. I swear. Yeah, it's pretty pitiful. It's pretty pitiful. I'm really sad about it. It's okay though. It's okay. Andrade's a beast. She's always been a beast, you know? That's what they were criticizing her about. I felt like earlier on, like, she was still getting shots in, so I was like, "Okay." Because you look at Diaz, the way Diaz fights, like, he has his hands low all the time, and, some people can just take it, and it's fine. So I was like, that doesn't always mean it's not always like the end all be all kind of thing, but in this case it was, sadly. It's all right. I love dirt. All right, all right. Cheers. Is it really a cheer? All right. Beep. Oh man. Well, cheers to you, Josh. And Josh is a good win, or on Josh. Dern is a good win. Ah, Juliana Pena Bisping. Anik. I love Anik. That's hilarious. Right now they were going through this like, they were like had so like a solo what's it called? Um they just had a like single shot of like each of the what's it called? Like celebrities in the crowd. And Anik was like naming he was like listing everybody they were showing. And then he was ready for the next one and they cut to backstage and he's like, "Well, I guess they're not gonna show that." Love Anik. That's one thing about UFC, dude, too. Not only the most exciting sport, in my opinion, but also like best commentators. Best commentators. I know like sometimes it could be a little like biased, if that's the right word. I don't know. But they're the most entertaining by far. By far. Storm Shadow, what's going on? Jojo, who do you think? Wait, who do you like, Sergey Pavlovich or Aspinall? I got Pavlovich. He is on a 6 winning streak. I think he's going on. So I have Aspinall, and I was kind of regretting my decision just because. So I was like looking up all these guys, right? Hold on. Let me lower the volume here so I can like hear myself talk. So I was like looking up all these fighters prior to this fight. And for this fight, I don't know why. I just went with like, oh, I know Aspinall. So I just kind of like went with that, which is so dumb because like with the others, I did my due diligence. I like looked them up. I, kind of did research and I still had to take shots by the way. So that didn't even work out for me. I'm just on a losing streak right now. Storm. I'm on a losing streak. So I chose Aspinall. I might have to take another shot in a bit, but it's been interesting. It's been an interesting night, and we shall see. But yes, Pavlovich looks impressive for sure. I did research on that. while I was live and realized I had done fucked up. Oh, to put it to you lightly, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, your girl's got nothing to do tomorrow. So I'm enjoying my bean dip and my tequila tonight, you know? PV says, off on a tangent, is it me or does Conor McGregor look totally different now? Like he had a lot of plastic surgery. Um, I don't know. Like he does look different. I will say that. He looks different, but I think it's just cuz he like gained a lot of weight. Like I know he's slimming down a little more now cuz he's got a fight like what next year or something like that. Honestly, I don't really keep up with Connor as much anymore. I after the leg or the ankle break, I don't know. I was like, okay, I'm good. I appreciate what he did for the sport and I appreciated his antics to a certain degree. I think he crossed the line a lot of times, but um yeah, I don't know. Lately, I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. We've gotten by like so what, like 3 or 4 years without him. I don't know if he can make that comeback, and I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, he does look different, and maybe he did have plastic surgery, and it was just like better than most. Like maybe he got a good doctor, but like yeah, he does look a little different for sure. I'm sure he definitely has had plastic surgery. That's for sure because a lot of these fighters have to because, their face gets all messed up sometimes, but yeah. Um, all right. So we basically went over everybody except the main. So Prohaska versus Pereira. This is a toughie, guys. This is a real hard fight to call. Wait, what's BB saying? I was thinking he looks like Tom Hardy now. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I don't think he looks as bad as like some of the Hollywood people do, but you're right. There's something different about him, but I'm thinking it's weight. I'm thinking it's weight, and he definitely has had teeth work. I know that for sure because he lost a tooth at some point in maybe his like fourth fight or something like that. Um, so he's definitely had plastic surgery, but I know with Dana, he's always saying like, don't have plastic surgery until like you're done with fighting because yeah, it doesn't really make sense to, your face is just gonna get all messed up again. But um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I I'm not on the Connor bandwagon anymore. I was for a bit. He gave me a bonus, so when I was there, but you know. I don't know. Lately, it's like after everything, it's like I really don't even need to see him back anymore, to be honest. But let's get into Prohaska Pereira. These guys are so freaking good, both of them. You know, looking at Pereira with his fights against Izzy, like super freaking impressive, right? Prohaska has like honestly, I was kind of a doubter in the beginning, but man, he has just proved to be so hardworking, talented, but also disciplined. He has a different mindset than a lot of people, I feel like. I was watching the interview with Ariel on MMA Hour, and it was like, wow, this guy is like in his own world, which is a good thing when it comes to fighting. So, yeah, I love his hair. I absolutely love his hair. I love his hair. And you know what they say? A lot of times, like when they have crazy hair, it's like a superstitious thing. They do well. But putting that aside, no, he's just really good. Let's look at his record right now. If I can even spell it. Oh my god, I can't even spell that. Pro. There you go. Oh, sure dog. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So he hasn't lost since 2015, y'all. 2015. Are you kidding? No, this guy is on a whole nother level of zen. And I recognize that. I respect it. And that's why when he first came onto the scene, I was like, who's this fool? Nah. I was like, skeptical. But now I've seen him. I saw the Sheriff fight. I saw the Reyes fight. Did I see the Ozdemir fight? Yeah, I think I did see the Ozdemir fight. I've seen his last 3 fights, and those were actually the UFC fights. So, okay, yeah, I've seen his UFC career, and he's got what it takes. He has that championship mentality. So that's why I am going for Prohaska. That being said, Pereira is he's very impressive as well. But let me see. I mean, we know his fights against Izzy have been spectacular. Pereira. There we go. Let's see if we can get his shirt dog here. There we go. Okay, so he recently won against Blachowicz, which is an impressive one. Blachowicz is really good. But yeah, as I said, he won against Izzy Adesanya. He's also lost against Izzy, so it was like, it's even right now. He won against Strickland, which a lot of people first. Dude, I don't like Strickland. But people are entertaining Strickland lately, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Honestly, if you ask me, I feel like UFC is really like struggling for good stories. I'm not saying athletes, they have a lot of good athletes. They have too many good athletes. But story-wise, like y'all, I'm bored. I'm bored. Like, this is not entertaining to me at all. And then Izzy he didn't retire, but he's taking a hiatus. So, and he was like one of the more interesting people still on the roster. So I'm not enthused as I was, or as enthused as I was. Of course, BB. Thanks for bringing some conversation up in this chat. I welcome that all the time. But all right, so right now they are putting that Vaseline on. Why do I have struggle with this name? Pavlovich. All right, I need more beans, I think. Beamed it. That bean dip, though. PV, what are you reading right now, comic-wise? Are you more into back issues? Or are you doing like new comic book day stuff? Let me know. I've been doing more like back issue stuff, obviously. I shouldn't even say that. I've been doing like trade paperback stuff. I'm going to my storage in a week, a little over a week. And I'm so excited because I have a lot of stuff I can bring back and read. But yeah. Potato, they're, to sum it up, they're both really freaking good. They're both really freaking good, but I am going for Prohaska because I like that he has. It's not just a mentality; it's like a lifestyle, and that's what it takes to be a champ, and that's why I think he's going to win. Back issues, nice. Spider-Man, nice. That's cool. I still haven't really found like a good, I hate to say that, but a good like local comic shop. They're like okay, but from like going from what I had in Vegas to what I'm, seeing right now, it's like that's why I kind of been doing the trade paperback stuff. But I have a lot of like back issues. Um I just I don't know. It's been a predicament. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff too. Been selling. All right. Oh my god. Why do these intros, man, they kill me. They take too long. I'm sorry, Buffer. Can we like cut it in half, please? Jesus. I'm like, okay, I'm good, dude. Bored out of my mind. I'm not even listening, but I'm about to take another shot just for entertainment's sake. UFC, get with the program. We don't need a 15 to 20-minute intro. What's your shop in Vegas? Oh my god. So there was this one shop I loved called Alternate Reality. If you're ever in Vegas, go there. They're great. They give you bomb deals there. But also Brad's Comic. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Brad's Comic Shop, but they recently like grew, which is great for them, but like it's not the same. It's not the same, and I feel really sad about it because I went I don't know, like half a year ago, and it was really different than what I remembered. Okay, hold on. I'll touch back on that, but the fight has started, so I'm gonna focus on this real quick. Please don't make me take another shot. Aspinall. Yes! Yes! Get it! Get it! We got it! Woo! Right when I unmuted it. Thank you, Espinal. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. Tom Aspinall is the real deal. That's what Rogan just said. Sorry, I'm fucking pumped. Round of applause. I don't even know how. Oh, I'm trying. All right. Huge right. Huge hook. Right hook. No, oh no. Oh, it was kind of a mix. Okay, so there's a little there was a little tap with the left, but then a huge right hook. Yeah. Oh, wow. Amazing. Amazing. Heck yeah. Amazing. All right. I'm happy. I don't have to take another shot. Cool. Okay, so as I was saying, alternate reality comics, the shit. Honestly, so they're good for back issues, and then Brad's comics used to be good for back issues, but they've expanded greatly, and it was kind of different. So I still recommend it, but it's not like it was. And then Maximum Comics is the shit too. They're really good for like newer stuff. So there's that. I do really miss Vegas. I really, really do. It's very homey. It's very convenient in a lot of ways. It's a lot cheaper. Um, you know, cost of living is just it's not. I mean, when I left though, I will say that it was definitely it was definitely increasing. So like I had realized that the place that I was in was cheap because I had been there for what, like 8 years. But when I was trying to move, I was like, okay, so what can I do to stay? And it was like honestly same prices as LA. So that's why I was like, oh shoot, so maybe I should just move back to Cali because like originally I'm from SoCal. So it's like maybe I just got to go back to SoCal. So that's what I did. And because yeah, LA and Vegas are very similar. Um I mean, you have less taxes definitely in Vegas, but for what you get in LA in terms of like culture and the beach and stuff, like it kind of evens out. So yeah, and then yeah, I was like, you know what? I gotta move. So I ended up moving, but I don't know. I feel like maybe one day I'll move back. It'll be between SoCal and Vegas for sure. I have a lot of family in SoCal, so that's why I'm saying that. It's just hard to be way up here on my own. I'm like, I feel like I'm on an island out here when it comes to like my friends and family, but I do have a cousin out here, so that's nice. I don't have to take a shot. I picked Aspinall. I picked Aspinall, so I'm good. I'm good. Thank God. Jeffrey, what's going on? Are you at work? I'm not gonna drink straight from the bottle. Y'all, dude, I didn't even finish my last shot. I'll be honest with you. You guys can't see it, but let me finish it right now, okay? So I've been taking out of these, but these are double shots technically, or like at least a shot and like a third, but it's definitely not just one shot. So I'll finish this off for you guys. Y'all good with that? I'm good with that. Hey, Danny. What's going on? I want to go to Vegas. Oh, Golden Tiki is awesome. It's so cool. I love that. Loved my experience there. Drinks are bomb. It's a great place to go to. Definitely recommend it. You know where I gotta go though when I go back? I'll probably hit it up this time around. I gotta go to Nightmare Toys. I think that's what it's called. Nightmare Toys. I have wanted to since I moved. And I just every time I'm in Vegas, it's very frantic, I guess to say the least. But I'm always like busy, because I have a storage out there and oh gosh, Benji's out there, guys. Benji's out there. Las Cruces, you know what I'm talking about. So like I share custody with my ex with my dog. So like I have to I have to kind of so I don't even know how to explain this. Every quarter I have to give up my dog and give him to my ex. So now luckily since I'm down there I get to see him again, but I miss him so much. I miss my dog because he's usually here and with me, but since I'm going to be in Vegas, I want to try to see him, so that'll be awesome. But it'll only be for a day. That sucks, but no, Vegas is cool though. Golden Tiki's cool. Love Golden Tiki. Here Vegas is getting super crazy. Ooh, rent wise? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Ever since Allegiant Stadium came, whew, prices went up drastically. I was just lucky because I was like grandfathered into where I was, and I didn't realize that. So I was like, oh, okay, let me just move to a different place. Cause like, all right, well, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you the tea. So basically, me and my ex we had been engaged, and then after COVID and everything, we realized that wasn't the best decision. So we ended up parting ways, which is fine. We were both on the same page with it. So we ended up splitting up. And then after that, we're like, okay, I was like, all right, do I want to stay in Vegas or do I want to head back to Cali where my family is? So I was like, let me see the rent around here and see what it's like now. Because I had been in that place for 8 years. So once I started seeing the rent around us, I was like, oh my God, it's just like LA. Like maybe what, like 50 to $100 less, which isn't a ton. So I was like, well, I might as well just move back to Cali. So that's why I made the decision to move back. But yeah, it was wild, dude. It was wild. But now and then I got a job up here, which is even worse. Dude, the Bay Area is so expensive. Luckily, I have a place that's like it's expensive compared to SoCal, but it's still reasonable. Just I don't know, man. I just got home from work. Okay, cool, Jeffrey. How are you like? Wait, did you already start the new job? I don't want to give it away. Ha, PV. You already know. You already know. You know me too well already. Of course I am, dude. I'm like, what? These are doubles, dude. So it's like 5.5. Oh, don't tell me that. I'm gonna start crying right now, y'all, dude. Ugh, he's like, he's my everything. Mm. Ah. Okay. Cool. Okay. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. Did you really? Oh wow. Tell me about it. Tell me the deets. What breed? Benji is Dachshund Terrier mix. Vet told me he was Dachshund, but I added the Terrier mix because he looks Terrier. And I've seen Dachshund Terrier mixes online, and he looks just like that. So I think Vet was being a little lazy in that. Where are you, PV? Oh, wow. Don't make me cry. Dude, I found Benji too. I found him. He was about to get run over by a truck. And we were heading out of my mom's neighborhood, and he was literally like taking the crosswalk to cross, and there was a truck coming, but it was, green for the truck, and I don't think the truck saw, and we honked, so the truck kind of slowed down a bit. And then we saw Benji like continue running, and then so we followed Benji and we picked him up. But yeah, he had so many fleas and ticks in the beginning, and like it took like 2 weeks to like rid him of all that, and they were literally sucking his blood like that whole time. He was so weak. It was crazy. Crazy times, but Benji's doing well now though. Damn. So I want to venture out and do more cons like outside of my area. So if you're ever down to go to a con that's like, let me know what's your nearest big con, and then maybe we could like meet up at some point, because that'd be cool. Oh, nice. You're pretty malnourished. Yeah, yeah. Wow, dude. It is a whole thing. Like just just like the removing the fleas alone is a whole lot of work. And so I absolutely like respect that of you. Like that is, yeah. No, I understood. Yeah. That's awesome that you took her in though. Chasm. That's a cool name. Yeah, I miss my Benji. Ah. It's funny because my mom told me that she's been like watching my lives. And I guess she watched one where I showed Benji, and she was like, "Oh my god." She misses him too. I need your friend. Yeah, no. Dude, I'm in the same boat. Like it's so crazy how helpful it is to have Benji around. Like he makes me go outside, get some vitamin D, and like right now I'm not like making myself do that because he's not here. But yeah, I should probably, I don't know, it's weird because it's like, what do I do now? I just go out there and just walk by myself, it's, yeah, dogs are awesome. And oh god, I'm kind of, yeah, I'm not even gonna get, never mind. I was gonna bring something up, but you know what, I'm just gonna have more beamed up because it's just drama that we don't need to talk about. So this is interesting. Fortunately, with Benji, he's never been like that. Like me and my ex Andre, we had always been like night owls, and then we would wake up later. Benji was always very like accepting of that for some reason. So, and I've heard all these stories about like dogs like waking you up, at that hour. Benji would only do that if he had like a severe tummy ache, which has happened because he has a very sensitive stomach. So he had to have surgery and everything for that. But like, yeah, because he had like diarrhea all the time. But and I would wake up like any hour of the night to just take him out and stuff. But once that was fixed, he was good. But like, yeah, he would never wake us up. So he was very different from from a lot of dogs. So from what I've heard, but um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've always been a night owl. All right, the fight's about to start here. Pereira's a beast, dude. He's so big. Like, I think he's even bigger than Adesanya. Like, it's kind of wild. I have pizza. Should I go like warm it up? Mm. Whoops. So I had Prohaska. Prohaska is who I'm going for. It's the hair. I'm just kidding. Well, it is the hair. I love his hair. His hair is awesome. But no, I think he has the right mindset, is basically what it comes down to. Which a lot of times when it comes to championship level, I think what people don't really understand is like you can be the best physically, but do you have the mindset, right? And that I think that Prohaska does. And he also has the physicality to do so. So I think that's why I'm going for him. But let me take a quick break to go to the bathroom. Oh my god, I was supposed to just like do banners this whole night and I freaking forgot. Let me do this. Um Oh my god, I can't spell Prohaska right now, dude. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's just forget about it. We're on the last fight already. All right, so I'm about to go to the bathroom. Quick break, real quick. I'll be back. I'll be back. I forgot to mute. I should. Oops. Thanks, Jeffrey. Yeah. What I was saying was I like Prohaska's warrior spirit, so I hope he wins this. Thanks, Las Cruces. All right, let's go. Oh my god, it's a different angle. Yeah, it is. It is. I can do 5. That's it. Trying to get better. Trying to get better. All right. While this is going, I'm gonna put my pizza in the freaking microwave. Hold on, because I have pizza from earlier. Real quick. Okay. Dude, you do. You do have an eagle eye. But yeah. Um, you know, I work from home, so it's like hard to I don't know, be more maintain activity. So, like I have some weight over here too. So every time I have a like break during work, I just try to, you know, maintain my physique, I guess you could say. Okay, fight started. Okay, let's go. For this. Oh my god. It looks like Pereira's a little bit taller, but it's not crazy. So that's good. Be back. Today I got Costco pizza, y'all. I feel like Costco pizza is good, but it used to be better. And I say that because the bread these days is a little spongy. Didn't used to be like that. So good though. Okay. Okay. So apparently, so it sounds like from the get, the commentators are really going for potato or pajeda, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, so Paredes Pajeda is got a guillotine right now, but it's not the right angle. So I don't know. The commentators were all like excited about it, but he got it. Dude, Jeffrey, it's so cheap and so good. Can't deny that. Mm, okay, so Prohaska's got control right now, so that's good. We're on the ground. He doesn't have full mount, but he's doing damage already. That's good. So Prohaska. Okay. Maheda's on his feet again. Mm, that was kind of a hard round to judge. Have you guys tried any of the other Costco stuff? I was tempted to try they had like a mocha and like a frap or something like that. Tempted, but didn't do it. What's your favorite Costco item? All right, let's go. Round two. Here we go. Dude, you gotta love Prohaska's hair. Come on. Heck yeah. Remember when they used to have the Polish dogs too? Remember when they used to have the pretzels too? Man, love Costco. Honestly, there's nothing really happening. I feel like Pereira has more energy right now. He's throwing more, for sure. Wait, did I say Pereira? I meant Prohaska. I don't know. Those 3 or 4 or 5 shots have been killing my brain cells right now. Oh, nice right hook from Prohaska to Pereira. Pereira. Oh, another one. Yes. A left two. Nice combo. Let's go, Prohaska. Please. Yes. Got a lot of nice combos up in there right now from Prohaska. Keep it up. You know, I don't think I've ever had a churro at Costco. I should try it. Hey, Perry. Perry's back. What are you laughing at? What are you up to, Perry? Okay, so Prohaska has him up against the fence right now. Good. Has control. Let's go. Prohaska. Hit him with the elbow. Hit him with the elbow. Let's go. Easy. Easy KO right there. Hit him. Hit him with that. Yes. Nice right. Let's go. Oh, what the heck? I hate him. Back with the left. We got him down. Guys, I think I just. Oh, what the heck? That was an early stoppage. Not even. Come on. Don't make me take another shot, y'all. Come on. No, dude. Prohaska with a nice right. A tiny left hook drops Prohaska, and then Pereira hits him with a bunch of fucking elbows. Nah, dude. Come on. Listen. Yes, he was hurt. Early stoppage, arguable. A little early. Whatever. So basically, uh, all right. So big right from Prohaska, but then Pereira hit him with a left hook, a tiny left hook. Prohaska drops, and then Pereira hits him with a bunch of elbows after that, which it got stopped and pretty early, but it felt a little early, to be honest. Not saying that Prohaska would have won if it continued, but I mean, it still felt a little early. Sadly. No, he wasn't. He just got stunned. Whatever. Whatever. Well, so I gotta take a shot. Dude, all night. I think I just won one. Oh my god, dude. Pereira and new. Good for you, Pereira. Pereira. Whatever you want to be called. Good job. This was the last one, Jeffrey. This was the main. All right. So man, what the heck, dude? So literally the only fight that I picked right was the co-main Aspinall. What up, Aspinall? Love you forever. But I gotta take a shot now. BB. BB has me accountable right now. It's okay. I've been thinking doubles too. Just well, not full doubles. They're like I'd say this is like a shot and a half. These aren't like regular shot glasses, so ay ay ay. Kidding me? Did okay, there's no getting around it. Pajeda is awesome. He's good. He's great. There's no getting around it. But my God. This this is legit the most I have had to drink in any watch along. All right. Pink. Cheers to y'all. Harry, Jeffrey, Phoebe, anyone who's still here. Love you guys. Sorry, choking on pizza. Love you guys. Oh, but Ada Singh used to hang out at bars a lot. Okay. I'm not to take too many more, but I've been drinking this whole time because I only got one fight right, dude. That's literally the worst I've done. Who's Jamal Hill, dude? I told you all I've been absent for the past 2 years. I don't know who this Jamal Hill is, but apparently he's like a contender. Jamal. Huh. Jamal. Jamal. I guess he's the like next contender. Literally did not know him. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So he's light heavyweight. Uh-huh. Because he lost against Izzy. So Yuri, a little bit prematurely. Yes, it did stop a little prematurely. Jeffrey, I've seen you. I've definitely seen you wasted on a stream before. I'm not quite wasted, but feeling good for sure. No, yeah. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm Mexican, you know? Mexican roots. Tequila. That's why I drink tequila. Tequila doesn't really give me hangover, thankfully. But yeah, definitely still drink water for sure. What you doing Costco pizza right now, Big Remo? Good to see you, by the way. And I got some tortilla chips and some bean dip. That's pepper. Pretty bomb. Pretty bomb. Like, yeah. Costco pizza, underrated. Wow. All right. I took half earlier. I'm going to take the last half now, and then we'll go over everything. Or no, let's go everything now, and then we'll get shot later. So yeah, it was supposed to be Jones fighting today, but it's supposed to be Jones and Stephen. Huh. All right. So, well, let me stop the commentary real quick. All right. Let's get into the results here. I had to drink a lot tonight, guys. I had to drink a lot tonight, unfortunately. Okay, so we had the first fight was featherweight bout versus it was Lopez versus Sabatini. I had chosen Sabatini for this fight. Yeah, it was a quick win for for Lopez. Just putting it out there. So sad for Sabatini, but Lopez only had like 2 fights prior to this in the UFC, so like good on him for showing up for sure. Lightweight bout, we had Frivola versus Saint Denis. I had to drink again because I chose Frivola on this. He had, I want to say, 3 wins in the row or something like that, but lost. He lost in this sadly by TKO. Yeah, Saint Denis got the better of him in this one. So unfortunately, that was the case. So this was the fight I was probably the most excited for, and this was Andrade versus Dern. Um, like I said before, I wasn't really a huge fan of Dern because I didn't really respect the fact that she didn't have the discipline really to, I don't know, be in the UFC or MMA. It didn't seem like she was taking it seriously. But once she had her kid, it seemed like all that shifted. So after that, I really did have respect for her because I saw her evolve, and I liked that. And sadly, it did not show in this fight. Andrade just really took advantage, and she she came out the winner in this, and good on her. Andrade has been a solid fighter from the get, so yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm just, I had gone for Dern, so, and I root for Dern to this day because like I like seeing um that fight to be better than be the champ, and I do think that Dern has that championship mentality. I just think, maybe she was distracted. I know that she's had a lot going on in her personal life. So maybe there's that. Who knows? But next up, we got the heavyweight interim title bout, which was really interesting. We had Aspinall for the win. The only fight I didn't have to take a shot for. Yes. Wow. My goodness. This is the worst I've done in any card that, we've done watch alongs for. So, my God. And honestly, even before that, I think this is the worst I've done ever, 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 even before the watch along. So, sheesh. My goodness. What's going on? But, anyways, yeah, he put him away. He put him away in a round, no less. So great win for Aspinall. Super happy for him. But honestly, Pavlovich is a great fighter too. So I'm sure he'll be back. For the last fight, we have the light heavyweight title bout, and I had Prohaska on this 100%. I love Prohaska. I love his mentality. I do think that he does have that championship mentality, and that's why I feel like for me that's the ideal kind of person that I root for because he's not normal. He's very abnormal in the way that he thinks and the way that he trains and everything. And I love his hair. And no, and sadly he lost to Pajeda in this, but I understand. Pajeda is really good. He's a great fighter. He has proved himself against Izzy Adesanya, even though Adesanya really got the best of him in the last fight that they fought. But Prohaska is right up there with them. It's the way I see it. it's not really about like, win or loss. It's kind of, to me, it's kind of like levels. There are levels, right? And he's definitely up there in in that level of like championship. He has that ability, and I definitely can get behind that. And even though it sounds weird when, a lot of times when he's interviewed and stuff, he sounds weird, like a weirdo, like, he's practicing in ways that like other people don't, and I don't necessarily see it that way. It's just his way, and I respect that a lot. So yeah, but that being said, Pajeda is amazing. He is proven to be amazing, and he accomplished that tonight. And yeah, he got the KO slash DKO in the second round. So yeah, you can't really argue that, right? So definitely amazing card, amazing night of fights. And yeah, I had to drink a lot. There's literally the worst I've done. The worst I've done. But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I don't got much to do tomorrow, so I'm good. I'm good. But let's see what the chat's got to say. Better drink a lot of water. Yeah, we talked about that. I'm good. I'm honestly okay. I'm okay. If I drink more, it'll be bad. But I'm okay for now. I'll be good. Yeah. But we talked about the pizza, Costco pizza. Yep. Was the first time you read The Long Halloween? No. Well, okay. So I had read certain issues of The Long Halloween because I had been collecting The Long Halloween for years now. But that was the first time I read it all the way through to the end. So I didn't know how it ended, but yeah, kind of yes and no, I guess. I had read the issues that I had, which were few and far between. I had about half of them, I would say. Thank you. Thank you. That's funny. A lot of my friends always tell me, like, every time I drink with them, they're always like, I can't even tell you're drunk. And I'm like, well, that's a good thing because I can't. Hey, Russ, what's going on? How you doing? We enjoyed watching you take your shots. Dude, that was like the worst. Seriously, can't even believe it. And like I said, this is freaking, these are like doubles, dude. This is not a normal shot glass. So this is like a shot and a half. I wouldn't say it's a full double. It's a shot and a half. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Woo. Thanks, PV. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me, guys. I had a blast. I've never had to drink this much in an entire stream, but you know what? We're good. We're hanging on. We're hanging on there. And I'm sure I'll probably think differently tomorrow morning, but yeah, we shall see. But no, I'm good. I'm good. So I will try to do another, maybe an on the reel or something later in the week. It's gonna be tough because the holidays are coming up. I'm gonna be going to SoCal to visit my family, so things are gonna be a little different and chaotic between work and family. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to at least do one more on the reel before I leave, or a group of comics, one of the two. But yeah, I'm visiting my storage, so I'm going to be bringing a lot of more inventory. I told you guys I'm doing a whatnot. So whatnot sell. I don't know. I've been trying to do it, but I don't know if I should like advertise it or not. It's been the whole thing, but I'm doing that recently. So I'm organizing, and I'm gonna, if I do end up doing that, I will let you know. Keep an eye out on Instagram because I I'll probably notify Instagram peeps first and then YouTube peeps. But yeah, I got a lot to sell. Y'all. So heck no. Maybe tomorrow morning. I will. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Thanks for being here, PV. All right, guys. Catch y'all later. Have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll catch y'all on the flippity flip. Later.